Hi everyone, it's Natalie here. Taking my little lunch break, and this time I ate first before before coming on. Um, so I just wanted to do a quick VR. I'm gonna try and keep this quick to the rapid fire on the cusp. That was started by Y at On the Cusp Tarot. So the first question: what is your astrology sign? Sagittarius. What? Hi, Tom. Yeah, you're in a video. He's in a video. Um, what is your Chinese horoscope animal? It is a rabbit, and it is specifically a wood rabbit. Which animal best describes or connects with you most? I would say there are three. One is hawks, and that's a recent thing over the last few years. Another one would be, I would say, canids in general. So that would include like domestic dogs, wolves, coyotes, foxes, like just anything that's dog-like. They all have like different qualities to me. And something about all of them seems to really land, and connect. And finally, spiders. And I used to have arachnophobia, but I had a really kind of life-changing dream, and it hasn't been the same since. And I eventually healed the arachnophobia. Favorite color. My favorite colors are purple. And I would follow purple closely with like blues and different shades of blue, like turquoises, teal, things that have a little green in them, just a little. Favorite food. Probably Thai food and or Indian food. It would be it's a close tie. It's a close like tie between those two. So either Thai food or Indian food. Where am I from? I am from O'Fallon, Missouri. And where am I living? I am living in St. Louis, Missouri. And in between, I did live in London for 10 years, and I lived in Chicago for nearly 4. What is my pet peeve? Well, I think that depends on the day or like what kind of things are coming up around me at a particular moment. And today or like this week, I'm going to say my pet peeve is going to be like shaming and judgment, because I'm having to spend a lot of my time managing the impact of being shamed and judged by family members. Families are great at that, aren't they? They know how to push your buttons from every possible angle. Anyway, yeah, right now it's a pet peeve. There's been a lot of time spent this week processing shame and judgment and blame. So yeah. Coffee or tea? Yes. Depends on the time of day. Coffee in the morning for sure, and tea at any other time of day. Which tarot oracle playing card deck do you really want to buy next? I think either the Tarot de Saint Croix or the Saucer Ibido or the Textured Tarot. Okay, now for the actor studio questions, which I never thought I would be answering, but how much fun is that? What is my favorite word? Wow, I really don't know. I love language in general. Maybe like I was like the Heart Sutra and words in the Heart Sutra were like coming into my mind. Maybe like prajna, which means wisdom. It's one of the six perfections in Buddhism. So yeah, maybe prajna. What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally? Nature. Anything to do with nature. And there are times and moments in life where really, like, I could say the answer to that question might be almost like what doesn't turn me on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally, aside from violence generally. But yeah, at the moment, and always true that nature is going to answer that question. What turns me off? What turns me off? A lot of things turn me off. I don't know how to describe the thing that turns me off. Maybe like Western. It's like the aspects of Western culture that are set up almost like a zero-sum game and involve a lot of the shaming and the judgment and so on that I'm talking about, and guilt over not working enough, or not not consuming enough, not making enough money. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm describing that very well, and I'm sure there's probably a term for it. I'm not going to say that it's just capitalist culture, but it probably is. It's all of the things that take us away from being in touch with like who we are. That if we could still just be in touch with that, would probably serve to heal all of us a great deal. And not just physically, but like emotionally, spiritually, on every level. Yeah, that turns me off. Favorite curse word? Probably, it would be a tie, really. I like a lot of curse words, but probably, shit and fuck are pretty high on the list right now. Shit is so descriptive. You can do so much with it. You know what I mean? Similarly, there are a lot of things in life where the only response in that moment of shock is just like, what the fuck? And of course that it also has plenty of uses and ways of kind of peppering things and making them a little more colorful. What I don't like is unintentionally offending people with cuss words, and because I've been a part of a lot of different spiritual communities where that's a real thing, like being mindful of the potential for violence and violent intention, and aggression behind that use of language. Yeah. And it's probably something I could spend more time with and be with a little bit more. But they are also really colorful, and sometimes there's just nothing like I mean, if they restore your balance to being a little bit more like quiet and calm and make you laugh, it can't be all bad, right? What sound or noise do you love? Sound or noise do I love? There are so many, but one that I realize I'm missing right now, because it's been raining outside like a lot right lately. When it rains there, or it's really damp outside, there are these tree frogs where my mom and dad live, and they have this like chorus that will just kick off at night, or when it's really wet or raining. And I used to sleep in my tiny house there, like in the woods, like on their property, and just listen to the frogs. And I mean, it just is this like blanket of sound that, I guess because I also have a synesthesia, it was really colorful and bright, and I kind of wish I could paint it. It would probably be like a batik, that's like really, so that was like a fruit fly there, just went right in front of me. But it would, the frog's sound is, it's so multi-layered and intense and really beautiful. What sound or noise do I hate? Oh, easily, number one on my list would be when people, especially in the summer, start to roll their window down and they've got like heavy bass speakers in their car, and the speakers are just like, whoom, and they're really loud and they rattle your whole car and it's rattling their car. Sometimes rattles the windows of our house. It's annoying if I hear it in the background. If somebody comes up behind me in a car like that or comes up next to me, I have to figure out how to get out of there quickly, because I feel like my internal organs are just going to start to dissolve or something. I don't know. It's really unsettling. What profession, and it's unnecessary too, right? Like, who needs to do that? You don't need to do that. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt? Honestly, I feel that's an area where I feel like I've been able to do a lot of things. I've been an actor, and I've been, well, when you're an actor, you get to do a lot of different jobs, and some of them are crazy. I don't know. I've gotten to do a lot of different professions and jobs, and I feel like I'm doing one right now that I really feel is a good fit. But maybe, and it encompasses like lots of things that I would want from another type of job. If I were going to try a profession and go back to grad school again, I'd probably go back for a degree like in counseling, social work, art therapy, something of that ilk. What profession would I not like to do? Probably, probably like work with raw sewage, like where you have to get in the raw sewage and manage it. I definitely would not want to work like as a prison guard. And I really wouldn't want to be like in a job like with law enforcement or the military. Anything where you're in a position where you need to make literal life or death decisions about people around you, like, and have your life threatened all the time. So I do admire people who are able to do that and who are willing to do that. I also know that it's just not something I would want to do. And if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates? I don't know. Maybe like, I guess all of your ideas about me not being a conceptualized human being were wrong, huh? Welcome home anyway. Good to see you. Yeah. I don't know. Either that or just, the familiar, loving interaction from some, from beingness that's truly all of the love and compassion that we hope it would be. So, okay. So there we are. Not too bad, not the shortest, but definitely not the worst. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for doing all of your VRs too, because I've enjoyed them tremendously, and I wasn't going to do this one, and then I thought, oh my gosh, it's too much fun. I'm going to join the party. So thanks, everybody. Take care.